I remember sitting in a sacred ceremony with psilocybin mushrooms. And under the influence of the medicine, I was shown a scene from my childhood where I was just a baby. And I could see this energy exchange in our household. There was all sorts of drama and fighting and aggression going on as I was just a tiny baby. And I saw like this dark matter that was imprinted upon me. And with this sort of perspective, I could see that tiny 1Dreah had taken on this belief that it was all her fault. And through this visualization, I literally started to weep. I cried for the baby that I was that innocently took this on. And I also cried for my mother because I could see that this darkness that had emanated from her was due to her unhealed wounds. My mother, who grew up in British Guyana, lost her mom. Her mom died when she was just 10 years old from complications from type 2 diabetes. My mother was also rejected by her father. She never went to psychotherapy. She didn't sit in plant medicine ceremonies. She never healed those wounds, and that darkness is what I could see had seeped into me and my siblings. And in this vision, as I recognized that it wasn't mine, it was never mine, I was able to give it back so that my mother could take it with her into the light and heal it. And while this is under the influence of a hallucinogen, I came out of that ceremony feeling so much freedom. The shame and the weight and the guilt that I have carried for years that drove me into compulsive people-pleasing and this compulsive need to prove myself and imposter syndrome and perfectionism, like that stuff dropped off. And these are conditions that I have dealt with in therapy for years. I came out of that experience having so much more compassion for myself and for my mother and an understanding of the power and the relationship that I have now with psilocybin mushrooms, to be a healing ally, to be a teacher. And I want to share that with other people. Certainly, I'm not saying everybody needs to try magic mushrooms or sit in ceremony with ayahuasca or wachuma or temescal or bufo or kambo. But if you found that the trauma that you're addressing is not being treated well with medications or traditional psychotherapy, then it may be that sitting in sacred ceremony could help. In either case, I'm here to support you.